We want a car. We have company vehicle loading. It is in production at the moment, getting retrofitted to be handicap accessible. If you get in an accident during the process of business, then they're going to be like, well, where was your business liability insurance? Just because I'm afraid of the risk doesn't mean that it shouldn't happen at other group homes where they're ambulatory. They're going out into the community every day. That's a part of their residential rehabilitation. So I'm scared, but it's supposed to happen. It could happen. And so maybe if you are in a position to spend the money up front and make those investments, cool. If you're not, work with what you got. Maybe just under 100 for the car plus the phase 2 renovations of the property. Don't do all that. Do what you can do with the resources you have available. But I want to go somewhere because my birthday is the more important.
So where you want to go?
I don't know. So anyways, this.
Eva, you got any ideas? You've known her the longest.
Everybody keeps saying Paris, and I told them she took it off the board for right now.
I ain't take it off. It's just that 10 days. We can't both be gone for 10 days. 13 days, really.
Staffing is like real shaky.
And this is the problem. I want to go somewhere, but I want to take her. But we can't both be gone for as long as we need to go.
Agency?
Well,
that is expensive.
No.
And the agency don't know shit, so you come here, they don't know nothing.
Yeah.
But you want to pick up a 4th day. You want me to call her in the office?
Nope.
She want
paid too much. How much she get paid over there?
You know, she told you, not me. Call you real quick.
Oh, no. I don't want to make no commitments. We already got too many people with pending offers.
So right now you're talking about staffing. 2 years in, how's the staffing dynamic?
2 years in, we still have 80% of our original staff. So that part is good. It's just now when we want to make some changes. But this I don't want on the internet. This is inner stuff that the employees don't even know about.
Okay. So the reason I asked y'all here was to talk about some of the updates that we have going on to the facility. You, at the beginning of the business, you had a plan for enhancing the facility. What are some of those enhancements that you've been able to make and that you're still looking to make?
Well, right now today, the new windows are going in. So that's one enhancement. There is a pending permit and a deposit made for a new driveway.
That I can't wait.
And to begin like the back screen patio, which is the beginning of the overall garden thingy. The generator is in with our gas tank in. What? Hold on, Miss Connie texting us. I'm putting together the order list with suctioning for secretions and suctioning for oral care. Needs to be included on the list.
Send her a display and just highlight their information.
Huh?
Send her one of the samples and just highlight out the picture.
No, she made, because I need all the orders. Everything we do for him.
Okay.
Yes. It's better to have it than to not.
Eva, what is this in relation to? This exchange with Miss Connie, what is this in relation to?
For the home health agency. Oh, it is too much driving because he coming that whole week. When we going to get the car, Josh?
I mean, he can get picked up in any car because he riding her car regular.
Yeah,
if you want
the car?
To get her.
Share with the audience. What is you talking about?
We want a car. We have company vehicle loading. It is in production at the moment, getting retrofitted to be handicap accessible. I don't have kids. I didn't want a minivan. I'm not going to be out here riding around like a mom.
Could have had a nicer SUV, but...
No, well, I got what I wanted. I got a Kia Soul. It's nice. It's small. It was the cheapest option. And it's handicap converted.
Break down the financials for that.
Right.
The car itself was...
The car was $21,500 and the handicap conversion was $25,000. So the conversion cost more than the car. But that's how much the conversion costs regardless of any car I got. So I got the least expensive car option to try to minimize the overall cost. But all in all, cap converted.
Break down the financials for that.
Right.
The car itself was?
The car was $21,500 and the handicap conversion was $25,000. So the conversion cost more than the car. But that's how much the conversion costs regardless of any car I got. So I got the least expensive car option to try to minimize the overall cost. But all in all, it was $50,000.
And then when we talk about insurance?
Insurance, crazy. $7,800 is the annual policy to have commercial vehicle insurance. That sucked very much.
It's not as expensive as you initially thought it was.
Well, I thought it was going to be $13,000 for the year, but still, my personal insurance on any given car is way less than that. Like maybe $1,000 a year.
And you couldn't put personal insurance on it?
I couldn't. Like APD doesn't care. I can insure my car and say I'm transporting it. But the car people care. So even though APD doesn't require it, if you get in an accident during the process of business, then they're gonna be like, well, where was your business liability insurance?
And then you're going to be stuck in a situation with the Spider-Man meme where everybody's just pointing at each other.
Yeah, that's what I asked you to use the car for Uber Eats, or, business purposes. So it does make sense.
So Eva, how is having this vehicle going to improve your ability to do some of the responsibilities that we have for the patients?
Get to the doctor's appointments on time so we don't have to reschedule visits because the insurance transportation either don't show up or it's too late.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that was a big headache,
I don't have to wait on nobody, yes.
She don't have to wait. She gonna be the only one. Only me and her gonna drive the car. We were toying with the idea of giving staff a pass each day, 2 to 3 hours to go and do something as long as they take a patient with them. But that's just creating more instances of possible accidents. I don't know.
One staff was like, "Oh yeah, I do that with the other job," and I took a patient home for 2 hours, and they came back and said, "Oh, who house that was? He was at?" And she said, "I don't know what you're talking about."
So I don't know that I want to do that.
Yeah, it sounds like a little risque.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, that's...
Or give them a schedule. Like, hey, Lou Garden is having something. Go take the patient to Lou Garden. Yeah. Give them an assignment. Or go to, the mall, push them around the mall.
So just because I'm afraid of the risk doesn't mean that it shouldn't happen. It's just because we have bedbound people, they don't go out as much. But at other group homes where they're ambulatory, they're going out into the community every day. That's a part of their residential rehabilitation. So I'm scared, but it's supposed to happen. It could happen. Mm-hmm. And so maybe.
Okay.
We done?
And so this car is supposed to get here when?
I don't know.
I don't know. I have to ask our secretary and see when that's happening.
Noted. So you mentioned some of the other improvements. The car is one of those things. You said the generator. How many windows are getting installed today?
9 or 10.
11 windows. That's a lot. 11. So we talked about the financials of the car. Can we talk about the financials of these improvements?
The windows weren't bad. So the windows cost $6,800 for the 11 windows. That's the whole main part of the house where all the residents are. The driveway, generator, and parking pad, back patio, that was $16,000. The generator we harvested from my mama's house. So don't think that a generator don't cost a lot. A generator could be $16,000 or more by itself. Mm-hmm. And then the screen enclosure, that'll probably be another $10,000. And the estimate that I got for the garden itself was $11,000. I've been trying to figure out some kind of other way to do that, but I don't know. And then that don't include the pump system that got to be installed or the playground that got to go in there. So it's ongoing expenses.
So you just dropped $50 on the car. I heard, if I'm not mistaken, the driveway was $16, the generator and all that $16. That's $32. We had $80, and then $10 for the screen enclosure, $90, and the garden another $15. So $100,000 plus in enhancements to the property.
I think maybe right at $100. Not plus, maybe just under $100 for the car plus the Phase 2 renovations of the property.
That's a lot of money.
Yes.
And for people who are starting a group home or operating a group home,
don't do all that. Do what you can do with the resources you have available.
right? And you didn't run headfirst into it, just pouring cash and doing all this from the jump, right?
Yes, I did.
This year we're out of debt, though, right?
Yeah, we out of debt this year. To begin, I had to buy the house to start and do $125,000 renovation on the house to begin with. So the business started spending money. Then that first year, you had to operate and pay salaries, even though you only had one patient. But we had
know that you got paid back.
We got paid back. He got paid back.
Where is that? My bank account is empty.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
So but it don't have to cost that much. Mm-hmm. Like, this was the house I wanted. These were the renovations I wanted. These are the things I felt like were necessary for the quality and the brand that we're building for our company and our company reputation. Somebody don't have to do that. Somebody can decide that they got an extra bedroom in their house and get licensed and say, boom, I'm using this bedroom in my house. Mm-hmm. And then you earn and you save money and you use the money that the business generated to go further, to buy something else, to do whatever. Mm-hmm. If you are in a position to spend the money up front and make those investments, cool. If you're not, work with what you got. We done?
No, we're not done. So, Home Health Agency with Miss Connie, we talked about what is it that she has to get together. Can you just explain some of that paperwork, that process, where you're at right now?
We are onboarding clients for the Home Health Agency. They have to have an order from their doctor for home health services.
And this is pro bono client.
And you have to serve the clients for no charge until you are fully accredited and vetted. So Miss Connie is getting the order from her doctor for that's our 0.5 patient. And with him, we will have served 4 of the 10 clients that we have to serve to finish our accreditation.
And when does that accreditation period end?
It's going to expire February 20th. I'm all the way behind schedule.
And we're at January 10th?
Yeah, I think we'll meet the mark.
I'm hoping. We're doing all our Hail Marys. We need to come up with 7 more patients.
How many we got?
4. We got 3. We need 7 more.
No, we have 4.
We don't get the paperwork yet.
Yeah, but pending. 5, 6, 6. And we need 4 more. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And what did you learn about in the event that maybe you don't make the...
Oh, yeah. If we don't make it, you can either pay $3,300 to extend your accreditation window for another year to buy yourself more time. Or you can call for survey, not pass, and then have to pay them $3,300 per additional day. They would have to come back anyway. So the goal is to get as close as possible and maybe call for survey on like the 19th. So at least we are in our window, and if it take them 4 weeks to get somebody to come out, that's some additional time that we can work with. But
and the one that we spoke to this morning, we could use their clients. No. Who we spoke to this morning?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, girl.
We use their clients.
They don't need nothing. How dare you even say something like that, Joshua?
They were trying to get a benefit out of that.
She don't like me, Eva. She don't like me.
Don't use that word. Your therapist haven't gave you a list.
I don't have a therapist. Okay.
Yeah, you should see the therapist.
I do need therapy.
Not only call her when
all the trauma and abuse that I'm suffering from.
Use a different word, because I don't think she don't like me. It's another word out there.
Eva, how are you feeling as far as your development in the business with the team that we've built, right, and supporting the patients, and the growth that we're looking to continue?
Let me see it first. No, I don't want to keep chapstick.
Beggars can't be choosers, fool.
The growth is very great. I gave you some credit this morning. So there was a referral that came out. And I was like, I don't think we could be, picky choosers. We should start rolling them in. But no, business is great. It's growing. I don't think we should prolong it, be picky on the patient that comes out.
When Antoinette first, told you about the idea, you had some reservations, right? And we had some growing pains, but like, how are you feeling as far as like the direction and the confidence that you have about what we've been able to build so far and where we're going? Okay, let me rephrase. As a from Miami, did you ever think you would be where you are today?
Oh my God.
Oh, so when you got to get slang, the question is shorter? Oh, no. So I am grateful of the growth that we are today. No, I never seen myself, operating a group home with a family member. So yes, the growth is great. You learn as you go. And I'm happy we made this choice and decision. But it do have its ups and downs.
What are some of the downs?
The downs?
Yeah.
Working, staffing. Always got to talk about business. That's about it.
Getting your nails done.
I get my nails done.
Going to Pilates.
Yeah, that's not a downer.
Getting the silk press.
That's a good. Exactly. Cut that out.
Taking the kids to the bounce house.
I'm sorry, don't you?
Riding a little mini.
Having more time with my kids is a big, big thing. So, yeah, I'm there for them on demand. The school call, I got to be here, be there. I'm able to do that.
And then you have been pursuing your nursing license for how long prior to coming up here?
The whole time. Oh, before coming here?
Yeah.
Oh, for a while. So I've been to 5 different schools, finally moved up here and was able to complete the program. Now I'm waiting to take my boards.
And that's from I'm going to be a nurse to today. How many years was that?
So I, fresh out of high school, had my CNA, went to school, did my medical assistant, finished prereq classes for RN. And so I'm going to say 6 years.
6 years since when?
Because he said from starting to finish.
You mean what year did you start?
Here?
No, what year did you start? You graduated high school what year? 09?
Yeah.
To now. That's how many years?
Oh, but I wasn't doing nursing straight out of high school. I went and did medical assistant first.
Okay.
Worked at that and then decided, let me just go back and finish. Did my prereqs for RN. And then...
What year was that, the prereqs?
12, 13. Yeah, 2012.
Okay, so
10 years, 12.
Over 10, 14 years.
Okay.
It's been a while.
And so this process helped to catalyze moving forward and getting
the
over
process, yes.
Yeah. Well, we're so happy to have you. And we're so very proud of you. Antoinette says she ain't yaying.
Until she had that license.
I'm done with you.
She wants the license. But no, yeah, so that's the next step. And then that's it.
I love it. How can we better support you as we continue to build the business? What are some things that we could do better?
Better? Nothing. I call you when you have to come get the kids. You fuss us out. If I need internet, I'm going to call. So, nothing.
Okay. Did I miss anything, Antoinette?
Mm-mm.
Can we briefly talk about license house number 2?
She's stressed out.
Talk to your contractor. That's who you can talk about it with.
Press call.
No, I'm not calling him back.
All right, you both have been good sports. Thank you for your time today. You can press the button to turn the red light
Wonderful.
off. Turn that bright light on.
Look, this what
What's that?
they got a yacht on